Hey, good evening. I'm really happy to have you here. My name is Daniel. I was a professional opera singer and beatboxer, and tonight we're going to be listening to the Moana medley performed by VoicePlay. So, after hearing Rachel in the Little Mermaid medley, I figured we should do something with her again in this one. This is one that I remember hearing when it came out, but I don't remember anything about it, very similarly to other VoicePlay videos. So I'm really excited to revisit this. I don't remember anything about it, so it's gonna feel like a first time for me all over again. And I haven't really even seen Moana since it came out several years ago. I remember it being very charming, but that's about it. Nothing else really stood out to me. So this is gonna be really great to revisit, and I'm really excited for this, and I hope you guys are as well. So without any further delay, let's just jump into it.
Moana, make way, make way.
Yeah.
Moana, it's time you knew. The village of Motonui is all you need. Consider the coconut. The what? Consider its tree.
Each part of the coconut, that's all we need.
We make our nets from fibers. The water is sweet inside. We use the leaves to build fires. We cook up the meat inside. The village believes us. That's right. The village believes.
Yeah.
The island gives us what we need, and no one leaves.
So here I'll stay. My home, my people beside me. And when I think of tomorrow, there we are.
Ah, these harmonies. Nice. Oh, what a retard.
Edge of the water, long as I can remember.
Nice water.
Never really knowing why. I wish I could be the perfect daughter, but I come back to the water. No matter how hard I try. Every turn I take, every trail I track,
this K.
I make, every road leads back to the place I know, where I cannot go, where I long to be.
See the line where the sky meets the sea.
It calls me. No one knows how far it goes.
Her voice is so nice.
Hit the wind in my sail on the sea stays behind me. I don't know how far I'll go.
Oh, yeah.
Open your eyes, let's begin. Yes, it's really me, it's Maui. Breathe it in. Breathe. I know it's a lot. The hair, the bod. When you're staring at a demigod, what can I say except you're welcome? For the tide, the sun, the sky. Hey, it's okay, you're welcome. Hey, take it away.
Kid, honestly, I could go on and on. I could explain every natural phenomenon. The tide, the grass, the ground. That was Maui just messing around. I killed an eel, I buried its guts. Sprouted a tree, now you got coconuts. What's the lesson? What is the takeaway? Don't mess with Maui when he's on the bring away. And the tapestry here on my skin is the map of the victories I win. Where I've been, I make everything happen. Look at the mini Maui.
Oh, so much fun.
Cause I'm gonna need that boat. I'm out. You're welcome.
Ah, there it is.
Little Maui's having trouble with his look. You little semi-demi mini guy. Ouch! What a terrible performance. Get the hook. Get it? You don't swing it like you used to, man.
Oh, these arpeggios.
For my start and your tattoos on the outside. For just like you,
Oh my gosh.
a work of art. I'll never hide. I can't. I'm too shiny. Watch me dazzle like a diamond in the rough. Strut my stuff. My stuff is so shiny. Send your armies, but they'll never be enough. My shell's too tough. Mountain man.
Nice.
You can try, but you can't expect a demigod to beat a deck of pie. Look it up. You will die. Now it's time for me to take apart your aching heart.
Nice.
You'll never be quite as shiny. You wish you were nice and shiny.
chills. Beautiful mixing.
I've crossed the horizon to find you.
Oh!
I know your name.
Oh, so
Stolen
clean.
your heart from inside you.
Oh, that bass.
To find you. This is not who you are.
This reverb, dude.
You know who you are. See her light up the night in the
Woo!
sea. She calls me. And yes, I know that I can't go.
Nice.
Moon in the sky and the wind is behind me. And soon I'll know how far I'll
Oh, dude.
We know the
Oh, yeah. Oh, dude, that was so much fun. I really, really digged it. There was so much happening, too. Like, obviously, the music is fun and whimsical, but the way that they approached it was just stellar. Where do I even begin? I really like how Lane pretty much keeps his same energy throughout all these videos that he does, where in these medleys, he just has this, not derpy, but just a more lighthearted, charming attribute. You could just tell that Lane's character specifically fit Lane very well, and I really, really enjoy that. Jeff being as cool as ever, and Rachel just highlighting these really exceptional vocal lines, and Ellie and this guy who's no longer in the group. Sorry, I don't know his name, but really accenting these beautiful background harmonies. Like, their own vocal lead lines are really exceptional as well, but the piece itself is very well arranged, and it does give me very similar vibes to that Little Mermaid medley. I have a slight preference towards that one over this one, maybe because I relate to the Little Mermaid a little bit more, and I'm more familiar with the music, and I think the arrangement was just better arranged. But that being said, because there were just so many like interesting ideas, textures, sounds, and they played off of each other a little bit more, and I really liked just the interaction between members, and it really made me feel like I was a part of it. Not to say that this one didn't, but I think the other one did even more so. But ultimately, I still really loved this one. I think it was really fun, really whimsical and lighthearted, with really great effects, and just that cave chant scene. That was really, really great stuff. Let's just jump into the analysis and pick it apart a little bit more. Oh, and just right in the beginning, you not only have a kick drum, but you have vocalized breath coming through the nose as well. So you have the kick drum, but you have that vocalized breath. Yeah, just both of those things coming together just in that first. Yeah, in this really fluid combination of hollow drums, getting that Islander vibe. Really, really dig it from Lane there.
Moana.
Yeah.
Make way,
And I love the way he approaches this right in the beginning. Moana. It's very light, not very forceful, not very loud and dynamic, but it's more like a mezzo forte or a medium loud quality where there's energy behind it, but he's still very light in his approach where it's Moana instead of Moana. It just has this nice taper and a little bit of a breathy quality to it, approaching her tenderly, and I dig it, but with energy.
Moana. Make way, make way.
Oh, just having this, just small slides. Make way, make way. Just these small little slides just have a lot of impact just in terms of the flow of the piece. Very wave-like, which I'm sure is the primary aesthetic of the piece, which I dig a lot.
Moana, it's time you knew. The village of Motonui is all you need. Consider the coconut. The what? Consider its tree.
Oh. Yeah, again, just keeping consistent with the slides, creating that wave-like motion. Also, those to start in the middle of the pitch have no room for error because you don't have time to really allow your voice to find the right note, because within an instant that particular is already done. So you have to be right in the center of the pitch and flow like with the rest of the sliding in the song. And just hit that second note with a very tender approach to it. It's just really excellent vocal control is what I'm trying to say here.
Consider the coconut. The what? Consider its tree.
Each part of the coconut, that's all we need.
We make
Nice.
our nets from
We weave our
fibers.
nets from
The water
Love this echo here.
is sweet inside. We use the leaves to build fires. We cook up the meat inside. The village
Oh, and I
believes
love that. I love that build that they had between Ellie, that second guy, and then Jeff just adding that final harmony onto the two vocal lines. Oh, dude, it was just. Let's listen to that again.
We make our nets from
We weave our
fibers.
nets from
The water is sweet
the real
inside.
taste of tree
We use the
inside.
leaves to
We
build
sing
fires.
songs in
We
the
cook up the
choirs.
meat
We have
inside.
Yeah.
the
The
beat
village
inside.
believes in us. That's right. The village.
Huh, that's right. Just little bit more texture. Just adding a new attribute and a little bit more charm and whimsy to this already fun aesthetic. And the more they add to it, the more engaged we feel with them. So I love that.
believes.
Oh, what a great slide.
Island gives. The village believes in us. That's right. The village believes.
Woo!
The island gives us what we need and know.
Need. But just rapidly. Need. Just doing that so quickly and accurately. Such vocal control, dude. Love it.
The village believes. The island gives us what we need and
Ah.
no one leaves.
So here I'll stay, my home, my people beside me. And when I think of tomorrow, there we are.
Oh, and just this consistent beatboxing. It's just so clean.
Beside me. And when I think of tomorrow, there we are. I'll lead the way.
Just that closed open really creates that effect with the leading vocal line with Rachel. It's just so well arranged.
Of tomorrow, there we are. I'll lead the way. I'll let my people.
And just these just very quick staccato, but because it's HA, it just has a nice airy quality to it, so the staccato doesn't feel too forward or too direct. It still has this nice airiness to it, even though it is just being touched on. Instead of It just adds more bounce to this kind of wave-like structure where we have these with something very grounding like that with these and it's just so much fun. I love all of these different textures happening at once.
Will guide me. We'll build our future together. Where you are, where you are.
Yeah, and then this beautiful retard into this new section of the piece. Really well done.
Staring at the edge of the water, long as
And this bass line is such great vocal control.
staring at the edge of the water, long as I can remember.
That water drop. So doing a water drop is, a lot of beatboxers really love learning the sound. I find it to be very irritating because I've made the sound before and I've made it multiple times, but I can't make it consistently, and it bothers me so much because the idea is that you have a very small ooh, and then you allow it to open up the moment you flick your cheek, the middle of your cheek, where there's no teeth or bone or anything, where it's just resonating with that. And it's very, very difficult to get consistently right. And some beatboxers just do it without the flick and can just do it with their tongue alone, which I think is remarkable. And I have no idea how to do that. And water drops just aren't necessarily a sound that I really enjoy utilizing just because of how inconsistent it is for me personally. Like, not to say that I can't get around to it, but it's just not a sound I really enjoy utilizing that much. But it is so cool when utilized well. Really great textural stuff here.
At the edge of the water, long as I can remember.
Yeah.
Never really knowing why. I wish I could be the perfect daughter, but I come back to the water.
Oh, what great harmonies.
Hard I try.
Every turn I take, every trail I track.
Yeah, and these Ks here. These are all inward sounds, so he's just constantly taking in breath while doing these sounds, and yeah, tough stuff, really tough.
Every path I make, every road leads back to the place I know.
Oh, nice, clean, crisp K on that back. Like, let's listen to that again.
I track every path I make, every road leads back to the place I know, where I cannot go, where I long to.
Yeah, just nice little accent there.
Road leads back to the place I know, where I cannot go, where I long to.
Yeah.
See the light.
Again, subtle accents, but adds a lot to the momentum.
Know where I cannot go, where I long to.
See the line where the sky
Yeah.
meets the sea.
It calls me.
It calls me.
No one knows.
It calls me, knows. Just the way that this is arranged is just so fascinating in terms of how the support lines contribute so seamlessly to the leading vocal line. And it's just so interesting to hear these supporting lines as their own lines, but you don't really recognize them as their own lines because they are there to provide support to the leading line. And that's what makes this so aesthetically pleasing to the ear. And it's just so well executed. So well executed. I love it.
How far it goes. Hit the wind in my sail on the
Oh,
sea.
and just the way they closed that oh. Oh. Yeah, it's really great stuff.
Far it goes. Hit the wind in my sail
Yeah.
on the sea stays behind me. One day I'll know how
Oh, and just how quick those do's are, and yet they're still harmonizing on them. Great.
behind me. One day
And that vocal riff from Rachel was exceptional.
I'll know how far I'll go.
Hey! Open
Yeah.
your eyes, let's begin. Yes, it's really me, it's Maui. Breathe it in. Breathe. I know it's
Nice.
a lot. The hair, the bod. When
Those are some nice biceps and triceps he's got there.
you're staring at a demigod, what can I say except you're welcome for the tide, the sun, the sky.
Ah, da da da, da da. Ah, dude, it's just that support just really carries the momentum with the bass line in beatboxing. Like, obviously, the lead vocal line is what we're listening to because that's what our ears are more tuned in on. But it really wouldn't amount to much without all of this really incredible support and momentum from the beatbox, the bass line, the supporting harmonic lines. It's just so excellent, dude.
Hey, it's okay, you're welcome.
I love how much fun they're having with each other. Really great.
Hey, take it away.
Kid, honestly, I could go on and on. I could explain
Okay, who's Hey Hey? The chicken. He's the chicken. That makes a lot of sense considering its lane.
every natural phenomenon. The tide, the grass, the ground. That was Maui just messing around. I killed an eel, I buried its guts. Sprouted a tree, now you got coconuts. What's the lesson? What does it take away? Don't mess with Maui when he's on the breakaway.
Oh, don't mess with. Oh, dude, just coming in on those offbeats. It was so clean. Let's listen to that again.
Now you got coconuts. What's the lesson? What does it take away? Don't mess with Maui when he's on the breakaway. And the tapestry here on my skin is the map of the
Yeah.
countries I win. Look where I've been, I make everything happen. Look at the many Maui.
Oh, what a great harmonic build there.
And I make everything happen. Look at the mini Maui.
Nice growth.
Cause I'm gonna need that boat. I'm out.
I love that. Ha, 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 ha. Love those facial expressions and how they're playing with each other. It's really fun.
Cause I'm gonna need that boat. I'm out. You're welcome. And
It's I commented on this sound in the Little Mermaid video, so please go check that out if you haven't already. But it's just so underutilized as a beatbox sound, and I love it so much. I really still need to incorporate that sound more into my routines.
Thank you.
These broken chords or arpeggios, really well executed. You have to be right in the center of the pitch. Everybody needs to be singing the exact same vowel, the exact same consonant, which is DM. Dum, 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 dum. To vocalize it so cleanly and crisp, and to accent it just as a fluid line. Keep these notes marcato, which is very quick and rapid like staccato, but holding them to the absolute end of their length. Instead of doing dum, it's dum. Very minor difference, but you're holding the marcato just slightly longer to its fullest extent instead of as fast as possible. So doing dum 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 in comparison to dum 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 dum, where it's much more staccato. Just having this little bit more robustness while being as quick and as arpeggiated as this is. I love that a lot, especially without a lead vocal line. Just having these really off-putting sound effects while the bass is just creating his own vocal line. It's really cool stuff. Love this arrangement.
Always having trouble with his look. Your little semi-demi mini guy. Ouch! What a
And I love this beatboxing too. But that was really fun from Jeff too.
look. Your little semi-demi mini guy. Ouch! What a terrible performance. Get the hook. Get it?
Just really fun little sounds that I think just making that click, I feel like a lot of us can do that, where you just seal your tongue onto your hard palate or just behind your upper set of teeth, and then you just allow it to come undone and plop into your mandible or your lower jaw. And it's just a fun little thing, but with his little breaths too. Yeah, just really great.
Mini guy. Ouch! What a terrible performance. Get the hook. Get
Yeah.
it? You don't swing it like you used to, man.
Oh, and just that growth. Yeah, love these growths.
Yet I have to give you credit for my start and your tattoos on the outside. For just like you, I've made myself a work of art. I'll never hide. I can't. I'm too shy.
Yeah, really controlled and concentrated there, but you can tell that it was just so big in that nice kit sound. Oh, so good.
You have made myself a work of art. I'll never hide. I can't. I'm too shiny. Watch me dazzle like a diamond in the rough. Strut my stuff. My stuff is so shiny. Send your armies, but there'll never be enough.
Oh, whoa, whoa. Yeah, just that nice little riff in the background, adding a little bit more texture, even though we're focusing on Jeff. Really cool stuff.
My stuff is so shiny. Send your armies, but there'll never be enough.
Yeah.
My shell's too tough. Mountain man, you can try, but you can't expect a demigod to beat a deck of pie. Look it up. You will die. Now it's time for me to take apart your aching heart.
Nice harmonies, dude.
Shiny. You wish you were nice and shiny.
What a great transition into this echo chamber, this cave-like structure. I love it. Beautiful chant.
I have crossed the horizon to find you.
And just the way that Jeff comes in here, he does come in on a glottal from that because you don't hear a silent H coming in where it's and you just hear that very clean entrance in comparison to a lead-in entrance with a silent H. You just have a very sharp entrance and come in on it. But it's just so immensely soft and just velvety in its texture. It's so warm that it's just so enveloping. And it's just so well executed. Like, let's listen to that again.
I have crossed the horizon to find you. I know your name.
Yeah.
I may have stolen the heart from inside you. This does not define you.
Oh, and just the way that she's singing that. But this does not define you. And she's just tapering these phrases in such a delicate, dynamic, and vocal tone. It's so well done, dude. Yeah, and these support vocal chants, so great. They're just harmonizing so well, and their consonants are very clean.
This is not who you are. You know who you are. See her light up the night in the sea. She calls me. And yes, I know that I can't go. There's a moon in the sky and the wind is behind me.
And the wind is behind. Just really leaning into that H there. Love it.
There's a moon in the sky and the wind is behind me.
Yeah.
And soon I'll know how far I'll
I love that brief pause leading into the main line there. So well done, dude.
We know the way.
Oh, what a great belt.
We know the way.
Yeah. Just stellar, dude. Just stellar. They did such a great job with this. Yeah, I really, really digged and loved this. It's just so much fun. Thank y'all so much for watching this video with me. If you guys liked it, please like, comment, subscribe, and share. And if you didn't like it, please leave a dislike and let me know why in the comments below. I do read all of the comments, even if I may not heart or reply to all of them, so please just know that your comments do not go unnoticed, and I do take them into further consideration as I make future videos. My live streams are currently Thursdays at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, so if you guys would like to stop by and say hey, or ask me any questions about myself or the channel, I will absolutely be there for you guys. My Patreon is still under development, and I'm currently working on just building a bunch of content for it on top of my already busy schedule, so I really appreciate your patience as I continue to move forward in that project. And I really know it's going to be worth it the moment it's launched, so again, thank you so much for your patience. I can't tell you how much I really appreciate all of you being here. It really does mean a lot to me, and I can't wait to see all of you in the next video. Have a great rest of your evening, everyone.